Now they're doing all this climate change stuff again. Basically, green is the new red. In 2020, they were checking everyone's temperature. 2022, they're checking your thermostat to make sure it doesn't go above 19 degrees in Switzerland. If so, you go into jail for 3 years. It's amazing how people just put up with this stuff. Like, it's already started in Europe, so it's just October now. It's actually been one of the nicer days it's been here in like central Mexico for like 3 months. It's been really cold, but it's actually not too bad out today, right, Lucy? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's right in between cold and hot. It's just nice and warm. That's why we decided to take a little break here under this tree. And in a little bit, we'll go for some more runs. And I'll give everyone kisses. Yeah. But in Europe, like, I'm from Canada originally, northern Canada. Well, the most northernmost city that's an actual real city in Canada called Edmonton. And in Edmonton, it'll snow for sure. It almost always snows in October. Like, it's super cold. And it always gets into the freezing temperatures in October. By November, forget about it. Like, if you don't have like a warm place to stay and like 20 sweaters, you will die in Edmonton in November. Europe's a little bit less cold, but it's still pretty cold, especially places like Germany, Poland, Czech Republic. So now it's October. It's already starting to get chilly for sure. By next month and by December, this is going to be so crazy. And in the Czech Republic, all the kids who are at the government indoctrination camps, they can't turn up the heat. They don't have any energy. So they've started just to pass out blankets. That should work for October. We'll see how that looks in January. Yeah, this great reset of Satan clauses. First with the COVID pandemic lockdowns, and now with the Russia-Ukraine energy crisis / global warming, trying to make it so people don't use any sort of energy source that actually works. They'd much rather use like solar panels to charge your car at night, they say.
Solar panels on the roof, charging your vehicle for free overnight. That's what it looks like.
Or the giant wind turbines in places where it's not always windy. So all this combined, and on top of that, basically hyperinflation coming, is it's basically destroying places like Germany. It's amazing. Germany's basically still owned by the US, if you didn't know. It's not really a real country. It's basically a holding company of the US. It has been since World War II. And for some reason, they really want to destroy Germany again. There's something about it that, I don't know what it is, but they're doing it again. And already it looks like tens of thousands of businesses, if they even survived the COVID's lockdowns, which most didn't, whoever survived, looks like almost all of them are shutting down now this winter. More than 15,000 German stores are facing bankruptcy due to rising energy costs, Der Spiegel reported on Friday. According to the report, warning that the explosive energy costs are making it impossible for an increasing number of retailers to make ends meet. The group called the situation existentially threatening and said around 16,000 businesses may go bankrupt this year, with the negative trend is likely to continue until 2023. The German stock market's only down about 40% this year, which is obviously massive, but I don't see how it doesn't go down another like 90%. Everything's going to get wiped out in a place like Germany this winter. Oh man, this is going to get insane, like just totally insane. Unless you're like on a ranch somewhere, like in the mountains in Mexico, growing your own food and stuff like that in a place that's fairly warm. We're actually in the grand solar minimum right now. It's going to get colder and colder, unlike what they tell you on the news. And we're already seeing that. It's been pretty cold here in Mexico this summer, but it's still livable. Like, this is kind of a cool autumn day and don't really need a sweater or anything in the daytime. At night, you definitely do in some places. Obviously not in Acapulco. Acapulco is further south and tropical. But this is going to get incredible.